Good morning. I'm just going on. I see the notifications worked. Um, Set for life, but not on they love. So that's proven to me that they really don't care about the sub under 100K. And so I wanted to do this little test. I'm forever techie. Um, so I'm running Fat for Life TV and They Love at the same time with this same video. Um, Good morning. I don't know who's going to join me this morning, but I'm declaring September Step Into Your Greatness Month. Why? This is my birthday month, and guess what? I'm having a little difficulty stepping into my greatness. I'm growing up. I am growing up a little bit on that. You know, I don't know about y'all, but my life experience has been one of resisting my leadership role. I'm willing to do that. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Don't find nothing else to buy because I ain't spending cash. Anyway, I last month I called myself giving up sugary drinks, and I had to check myself because last month was Accountability August, and I had to really check myself. You know why? Because what good is giving up sugary drinks if you still eating whole boxes of Little Debbie snacks, right? You exchanging one bad habit for another. And y'all, I'm congratulating myself, patting myself on the back. This 62 days clean, 61 September. Well, it was 31 days in August, so 62, 62 days clean, not having picked up nicotine. I want to stay on that path. And I do feel like things in my life have been finally breaking open for me because I did remove that negative thing out of my life. I mean, for one, my pocketbook loves me. But of course, it don't make no sense if you give up one thing and you go into another bad habit, which drains your wallet just as much. So I noticed that I just replaced that cigarette habit with more eating. And it took my knees saying, bitch, please, will you please give it a rest? So I'm being accountable and I want to continue to step into my greatness because I feel like when we are, first of all, when we don't keep it real with ourselves, we think we telling a lie. I mean, nobody knows our little secret. And I say that really the worst lies we tell are the ones we tell ourselves. Like, it don't bother me. I used to say, now this ain't a lie. I used to say I didn't care how big I get because fat don't bother me. A guy actually accused me of body dysmorphia or whatever that is. I maybe could be that, but I don't. That body don't repulse me. Um, so I didn't care. I used to tell my kids my insurance is paid. You could put me in a piano case because I didn't care how big I got. That didn't bother me. Um, Now, getting older and all this stuff we used to take for granted when we was younger that we could do easily, and we get older, not so much. Well, that woke me up now in my old age that I got to keep it real with myself. you know, and uh, just not having no limits and no restrictions on myself.
New one wouldn't work, so I just got this one.
Okay, don't forget, because I ain't going to be paying for two. I promise you.
I don't have that. This is just.
I tell you, you can work your way to getting two, but you definitely going to have to do the work first. I like I said, the biggest lies we tell is the ones we tell ourselves. So, hey Darius, how you doing? Hey James, okay, I got somebody on both channels. Okay, so basically, this is what I'm trying to do. September is step into my greatness month. September is the month that I have determined going to be the month that I take my solar exam. So I can't pussyfoot around. I really got to get down with the get down, study, and make that happen. Because all the other obstacles that was in my way, I realized they in my way for a reason. I was mad at the medical profession because they was giving me a hard time because of my age, in my opinion, and my race. We the ones that's loaded with disease. Black women, fat black women in particular. We, in the eyes of the medical profession, we the walking, talking epitomes of disease and sickness. Um, I don't like that feeling. And believe me, that feeling comes through with these new doctors that I have to see at the clinic I go to because it's school based. Well, now I'm realizing that school based medical education is Frankensteinish, to say the least, because I've had the experience of a doctor believing that he could treat my anxiety about his care, about the way they were treating me with Depakote. That's frightening to me. And so I went about, on a whole journey of getting rid of that doctor and separate my psychiatric care from my rest of my physical care. And uh, come to find out the doctors in the psychiatric, I waited all this time since November, going through hoops, jumping through hoops, seeing a therapist, going to all these different appointments to see, finally get someone who could prescribe Adderall, and he refused to prescribe the Adderall. I thank him for that now because I stumbled upon a website for fibromyalgia, and the women on there were suggesting a vitamin supplement to help us. And guess what? It works. I've been wide awake and having energy up the yang yang where I wasn't crashing in the middle of the day. This psychiatric doctor wanted to put me on Prozac. His assumption is that I'm suffering from sleep apnea, and that's why I'm sleepy most of the day. No, sir. I was getting plenty of sleep, and if he would have shut up and let me get a chance to talk instead of coming up with his own conclusions in 15 minutes, which you cannot do, you can't do that. That's what's wrong with the doctor's system. How you gonna have a doctor be the one prescribe the medicines and he spend the least amount of time with you? The therapist pass you off to the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist match your symptoms to medication. That's some crazy Frankensteinish shit. So he thought Prozac would be good for me. No, sir. No, thank you. Came home, so glad I had put in place a backup plan. I said, now what if they don't prescribe you the Adderall? What are you going to do? You still got to take this important test. You still got to be awake. You still got to be alert. What are you going to do? Well, what I did was get a vitamin supplement, and it works. Now, I'm not at home, so I can show you the container, but it's D-ribose with bioenergy ribose. It works. It works. I have been alert. I have been gardening. I have been walking. I walked to the Y yesterday Um, I got up today, went out into the garden. I'm here shopping, and this on top of yesterday. I was shopping yesterday. That would have wiped me out just the shopping alone. That's not happening now, and I am so glad, so grateful that instead of listening to a doctor who don't know me, who know me the least out of anybody, ready to give me some drugs to treat something that he really don't understand. And I could tell he don't understand. And they arrogantly look at you and think that you can't be on their intellectual level because they the doctor. No, sir. I know you uh I know you not in my best interest. Because you sitting up here thinking Prozac is the solution for me. And I think not. I think not. No, sir. I will not be going on no Prozac when I'm telling you my problem is staying alert and awake through tests, through any passive activity or boring activity. No. So I said no to that, and I thank God. I thank God. I feel like this supplement has been more effective than Adderall, to be truthfully honest. And then took my blood pressure, and my blood pressure is lower, taking the supplement. So I'm done on Frankenstein doctors treating me, you know. It's crazy. So I took the health care. I'm going to take my psychiatric care in my own hands. Okay? And I found out I did better getting information from other people who actually suffer from the same problem. So that's how I got led to the supplement I'm taking. The doctor's name was Tentabom, and I don't know how to spell it, but what you could probably remember more about him is he got a whole line of products called From Fatigue to Fantastic. And that the ribose, D-ribose was the best thing that happened to me in the last few days. I would much rather be taking a supplement than some pill, Prozac, which is crazy to me that doctors would think that they can. It's not a cure. I asked him when did they start using Prozac for ADD. He considered that sleep apnea was my problem, and that's what I needed was Prozac. And when I went home, I said, well, you know what? I'm not going to accept that. I'm going to do my own research. And then I do the research, and the symptom, one symptom is drowsiness. No, I don't need no medications that make me drowsy. I didn't come in here complaining to you that I couldn't sleep. I came in here complaining to you that I sleep too much. That's what bothers me about the way medicine is practiced in this country today. It's like a horror story. It's like a horror story. Uh-oh. I disconnected for some reason. Are you still there, YouTube? If you still there, type 1. Anyway, I just wanted to share that because of my experience recently. It's not once but twice. After waiting all these months to see, because it's a 2-year waiting list in this town to see a psychiatrist. That's one reason why my primary care was prescribing my medication, because of the frustration I was going through with that. Because I was literally traveling from here, Springfield, Illinois, all the way to all the way to Chicago to get a prescription because there was a 2-year wait list. And so once I told my story, then my primary care physician um, began to prescribe the Adderall. But when her boss came in with her and walked in the office, and I mean, they were just as serious, and it was crazy. They walked in there, they had not ever asked me a single evaluating assessment type of question to make that determination. Not one, not once did they ever ask me. And I was trying to figure out what did they base their diagnosis on. But they were willfully and serious. Walked in and said, we're just going to throw out the diagnosis of ADD and we're going to give you the diagnosis of bipolar. Since when? So when I saw somebody else in the chat room saying that they diagnosing everybody with bipolar these days, and some people on these YouTube streets that's wearing bipolar like a badge of honor, guess what? I see that too. Because see, I had to deal with several family members with bipolar, and guess what? They didn't wear it like no badge of honor. Trust and believe their life was negatively and adversely impacted having to deal with that disorder. So I resent the ones that come on here, you know, wearing they bipolar like the excuse for bad behavior. Wrong. You don't have no right to disrupt somebody's life, and yes, you will and can be your ass be taken to jail for the shit that you do under influence if you're not trying to maintain. Okay, so y'all, I'm trying to avoid sweets because I'm considering this step into your greatness. I announced that earlier, what September was going to be for me, and that step into your greatness. Because I believe I'm going to do great things in the solar industry. My destiny, I've always constantly denied being in a leadership role because I'm a laid-back person. I'd be like, oh, I don't want to boss people around. But people do look up to me and look towards me for wisdom and knowledge. And so I had to stop resisting that. I really had to stop resisting that and embrace it. So this month, I'm embracing it. I am planning to step into my greatness, the greatness that I always knew from day one that I had. Nobody had to tell me that. I already was fully aware that I wasn't the average kid, I wasn't the usual person, and I'm still not, even in my old age. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be doing another video on my goodies that's coming in the mail today. I just got an announcement. I learned from watching my previous videos when I get those little notifications. When I get those little notifications, the audio goes out. So I'm not gonna do a whole lot of shopping, but I want to get something to get over the angst of sweet, and I'm just gonna only eat sweet fruits if I eat anything sweet. I'm giving up sugar. It's so hard. It's so hard. I feel like a crackhead. But I'm giving up the sugar this month. I'm going for grapes instead. And I'm gonna get up out this video soon. Oops, that's another announcement. That's another announcement. I think my packages are at home. They have arrived. Ooh, I can't wait. Yeah, so, you know, it's times like these, I'm reminded that I was destined for greatness. Now, I might not necessarily be famous or most popular, but greatness, yeah, I feel destined. I always felt that way. And so I want to be the one person that usher in people into the solar industry. So this month I will be taking my test no matter what. I was trying to think that I wanted to have that before or after my birthday, because that'd be great to have that behind me on my birthday. But unless I really sit down, buckle down, and study, um, I'm going to give myself a reasonable amount of time, but I'm definitely taking it this month. I'm not procrastinating any longer on that. I need to do it. I need to do it and find out if it's a hard test or a test that I can tell people it's not that bad. It really ain't that bad. I'd rather be able to say that. So I am dedicating this Step Into Your Greatness month. So you're going to be seeing videos of me taking steps toward being a better me. And my first step is I'm letting the sugar go. I just want to see. First of all, I want to see, because when I look at all the things, that as far as my lifestyle that's supposed to be affecting so-called affects fibromyalgia, well, I went basically alkaline, but I didn't really get a cure. I still have fibromyalgia. So I was like, well, maybe it's something I'm doing wrong. You think? Well, I'm still eating a whole bunch of cookies, candy, sweets, and was drinking sugary drinks. And then I wonder why I'm not getting better. Well, I ain't gonna say I didn't get any better. I did experience a great deal of improvement in my health as far as fibromyalgia, flare-ups at its worst. I really could say I was experiencing benefit. That's why I was thinking, okay, it ain't the weight. It ain't the weight. Wrong. My knees are saying otherwise. My knees are screaming out, bitch. You gonna have to do something. You need to drop and give me 50. So I'm gonna be trying to drop that 50 pounds, because the new techniques that's on the horizon for osteoarthritis to keep from having knee replacement, because everybody who I talked to that had knee replacement still had pain. I said, oh my God, well, what good is getting them replaced? So I need to do something different. And my something different is we're going to join the Y. I'm joining today. I'm going in. I'm walking there, and then I'm going to soak in the hot tub. And I'm giving up sugar. It's hard. There's so much stuff I want to get now. I want to get so bad.
You want to watch it?
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to get up out of here. I didn't get no sweets. I'm proud of me. That's not sweet.
You can do it at the hospital.
Huh? I didn't get no sweets at all. I'm proud. I'm going to hold myself accountable. Check in with y'all. Try to check in with y'all every day. Oh my God. I want to get some suckers so bad. Child, unless you gonna buy that, don't show me nothing. Oh boy. We finna get up out of this video. I just wanted to announce September Step Into Your Greatness month. That's what it is for me. I want to reach my destiny. I'm tired of being loaded with potential and never realizing that potential. And so I ask you guys to join me and put in the comments something you need to give up. Because, see, it ain't enough. Because, see, it's easy. Hey, Nicole Reloaded, thanks for the love. I appreciate it. It ain't enough to just say, I believe in this and I believe in that. And it's the same thing with, going on a diet or any type of journey that challenge. The most challenging part is denying yourself.
I want to go to Night's Action Park.
Huh?
I want to go to Night's Action Park.
I ain't going there.
You never been there?
I'm not going there. Don't mention that to me. I'm the wrong one for that. Um, no, we got the Y. That's what Nana can offer you. The YMCA. I can't wait till they finish building the one right by my house. I can damn near see it from my house. But we don't hold ourselves accountable. Thank you, Nicole. I try. Yeah, I enjoyed the journey with Bam Bam. Shout out to her, Bambi. Blah blah blah. I think she called it herself just Bambi now. And she mentioned how sometimes we think ain't nobody listening because your little speeches and stuff fall on deaf ears, and you think people don't really care. But I'm finding out because she gave me a shout out. She showed me love, partially because I could hear what she was saying and I joined in on her accountability always. I wanted to be accountable. So I gave up the sugary drinks last month. I did well, but I said, what good is doing that? Giving up the sugary drinks if you're going to turn around and eat a whole box of, huh? Oh, I want to be here. Why don't you put the rest back up there? Or we could go to a different one. I'm proud of myself that I'm on day 62 of nicotine free. Hi. And just that experience of denying yourself, it's helping me because I'm realizing you can say no to yourself. And really, that's really most of the part we mess up.
I'll call it getting the eggs.
When we can't say no to ourselves. Most of the addictions that we have is just us saying no to us. And I realize that now. I really go in a store and I really have no desire to spend any money on nicotine. So if I could reach that level mentally for the cigarettes, I feel like I can reach that level on other things. And so to me, I felt as helpless to the sugar thing as thought it fell out. Yeah, I got bags in there. Don't bag it up with the plastic. Get the bags, the reusable bags out of there. I realized that, the hardest part is just denying ourselves, saying no to ourselves. We always feel entitled to get what we want, when we want it, how we want it, why, how much, and what for. And then cry about all the negative consequences that come as a direct result of you giving in to yourself. I finally caught on to that be the problem. That has always been the problem. We say we addicted, but what we won't say is that we won't say no to ourselves. That's the problem. Huh? Don't put it in there. I'll arrange it. Okay, I'm trying to get my stuff together out here. Um, so this September is Step Into My Greatness month. I refuse to keep denying myself of my greatness because I won't deny myself of stuff that I know is not good for me. Stuff that I know is holding me back. And I'm looking forward to the outcome of that. So I will be okay. All right. Okie dokie, I got my helpful grandson here. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-uh. He's being quite helpful today. I trained him well. I said, when you know somebody got money, that's the time when you get along with them real good. That ain't the time you act up, act a fool. Right? Am I teaching him right? So, September, Step Into Your Greatness month for Nay Love and Factor Life TV. And I am going to be giving away prizes. I hope you stay tuned. I'm going to get on my grind and quit whining and complain about what things are and make strides to changing it. Because what good is pointing out the problem? If you point out the problem, then you is the problem. Because if you're not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. Period. Point blank and simple. Anyway, I'm getting up out of here. I'm finna lose. Help me get out of here quick. We about to get out of here quickly. Peace and love. Talk to you again in the next.